Hi everyone, so it is that time of the month. It is our January garden tour, and I'm going to try to make this as short as possible because it's really not a lot to show, but I just want to show you a little bit of progress. So we'll go ahead, we won't keep this long, and we'll get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is link my $5 container video because this is the update right now. The Dusty Millers are really growing well and the pansies are beautiful, so it's really starting to become nice and full like I like it. Since the last time, some things that I have done was I pre-sprouted some anemones, and I put them in the ground, so they are starting to pop up because we had a warm spell. I'm talking like 81 degrees in January, which is like very odd. So we had that. I'm not sure, but the last December tour, I don't think I had all of this planted. So what I did was I got out here one day during our warm spell, and I know I have been telling you guys I wasn't sure what to put here. So you know what? I just went with the mulch, and that's what we have. So I still have a little bit more work to do. Like I'll get right here, I got a couple of things to plant. Yes, I did pick up some more plants. These actually were 50% off, so I'm going to put them in the back actually by the garden. But I just have a few more things I have not planted, and you guys are going to be so proud because since then I don't think I have bought another plant, because I keep telling myself, go ahead, plant what you have and then move on. And then I'm also gonna link my video where I planted so many tulip bulbs that I feel like I'm all kind of planted out right now. So during that warm spell, we had the geraniums really blooming. But let me tell you guys, I think it was last week we experienced temps down in the 20s, like 26 one morning. And so the geraniums did get a little bit of damage, but not a lot. I'll move closer because you can see it here. Like, it did take on a little bit of damage, but overall I'm glad it survived. And this is the other $5 container, because let me tell y'all, I knew it was going to get cold, and I just came home from work and I just didn't feel like covering up any plants. So I just said, you know what, we're just going to see what happens. So I just want to kind of show you the progress of what has been going on. Still a little bit more, but definitely some progress. Okay, so this is like the next work in progress here. This is where I planted daffodils and tulips, and we do have squirrels because we have an acorn tree that's right here. So in order to prevent me from getting upset, y'all, I just lined everything with this mesh here. And so I'm just keeping an eye on it, because once I start to see green coming up, I'll lift it up then. But I don't want the squirrels to actually go in and dig it up. And I want to say thank you to Garden Addicts, y'all, because last year we got this tree cut down, and I remember asking for suggestions on what to do. I looked for like the artificial rock covers, and I could not find anything that would big enough to put over it after I did the measurements, and if it was like hundreds of dollars. So I remember she suggested just putting a pot on top, and at the time I had pots, but you know, this was actually the perfect pot. And I got this. It is like very heavy concrete, and it was on clearance. It said 16 on there, but when the lady rung it up, it was like $9. And they had another one, but that was so cracked up that I just left it there. Tulips are in here, so that's why you see this mesh on here. So what I just plan on doing is letting this grow up just a little bit, not a lot, but just keeping it kind of at this level and letting the leaves cover the stump here to just go around there. So let's go ahead, we'll move to the back, and we'll just see what we have. Not a lot, but I just always like to keep you all aware of what's going on so we can all see the progress together. And remember, I told y'all are the ones that hold me accountable. So let's go ahead and we'll move to the back. So y'all, we are witnessing this together because I just walked back here. We actually just got back from the Battle of the Bands in Atlanta. It was amazing. I love it. I love marching bands. I was actually in a marching band myself. At the time, I played the clarinet and the trumpet before. So this was one of my things I wanted to check off, and it was just totally amazing. So I'm walking back here for the first time. So we're seeing this together. But look, y'all, this is what, still January. And with that hot spell, I started to see buds come on the At Last Rose by Proven Winners. So I saw the buds, but now they are starting to like bloom. So probably around February, what I do with the roses is I do have some spray. This is not organic that I use because I do see something kind of eating the leaves, and I'm looking at my leaves here. So we'll take care of that later. But it's just amazing to see a rose bloom in January. But you know, the Desdemona, and I'll just circle around here, the Desdemona roses were blooming also. I actually have to deadhead that. But again, this is where most of the tulips are right here that we have covered up. And then I'm still in limbo about this Gara. I just don't know. I just do not know what I want to do. So it's still, I don't know. I'm just gonna have to, we'll just see. We'll see what I plant from seed and how everything looks, and then I'll make a decision. But right now, like I said, when I see it like this, I'm just like, oh, this is so nice. But again, like I said in the video, when you actually go down into and inside the plant, it's very bare on the end, but you also see new growth coming up. So I don't know, we'll see. So let's go ahead, we'll go to the flower and the vegetable part over here, and we'll just take a quick look and end it because a lot of things are kind of I don't know, at a standstill. Some things are growing, some things are at a standstill. I'll also try to link the video where I just wanted to see some color, y'all. So we put the pansies and the snapdragons here. I can see that they're putting on a little bit of growth. And I also showed you the carrot patch that we're having. And I'll show you again where we do have some carrots, if you can see them. Just kind of sticking up out of the ground. But I'm hoping this spring I can sow just a little bit more carrots because, like I said, I wasn't happy with this germination rate of these carrots right here. These are the kaleidoscope carrots, but this is what I want to show you all, is the Savoy cabbage that is really starting to take on some growth. I'm going to come here and kind of clean up the leaves because I tell y'all, I've had to continuously put BT down here because of the slugs and different things like that. And you will see right here that our tomatoes did not make it. That cold snap for about, I think about 3 days there. In the low 20s, it took that out. That's why I came and went ahead and pulled off all the orange bell peppers, because I knew that this was going to take out a lot of stuff that I have been waiting on to be taken out. So these are our, oh gosh, shallots right here that are still coming on, but the Savoy cabbage is really starting to take on some nice growth here. Now, a little bit later, probably not now, I'll get a little bit closer, is the bee balm. So this is another bed I'm going to have to work on, and all I do is kind of cut back. If you can see right here, you see the new sprouts coming from underneath. So I'll take these right here and just kind of cut them back and let the new growth go ahead and start to come up. And this was our Angelonia that I'm going to pull all the way up. And I covered our strawberries with some straw, y'all. And can you see the grass growing in here? I thought it was supposed to be like 98, 99%, you know, where you didn't have to worry about weeds and grass. So this is what I'm getting right now. But let me go around to the other side because we're actually starting to get some sweet peas. This is what we have, y'all. We have sweet peas that are growing right here. Is that not so pretty? I'm just super excited to be able to get ready to eat sweet peas. And I'll actually probably do another succession planting of them, because I think I want some more. So this is basically, like I said, everything is kind of at a standstill. I knew that the peppers would be taken out by this cold, so I'm going to pull those up too. And our collards will, I think they benefited from the little cold snap that we have. So I'm definitely going to start pulling those off and taking them inside and cooking those. And the celery is starting to put on some nice growth as well. But this is what I just am so proud of, when I start things from seeds, y'all. Now, not these right here, because they were part of that $5 container gardening, the box, but these right here, I planted all from seeds. I still need to get in here and weed and take some things out, but I just think they are so pretty, and I just got to find something to put right along here. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is something a little bit different. I'm just going to take you on a walk and just let you see the progress without talking, because a lot of it is pretty much the same as last month, just putting on a little bit more growth. Like I said, since we had that hot spell, y'all, a bird just passed by me super fast, but just putting on a little more growth since we had that hot spell. I think this week we're going to be in the upper 60s. So I'll just kind of take you on a walkthrough, and then we will end it from here. So really quick, I wanted to show you all that our citrus trees are now starting to begin to grow again. So this is the pink lemon tree, the variegated lemon. Then we have the tangerine, and the two in the back are the key limes, but these key limes are really starting to get ready to starting to put on a lot of new growth. I know this season I definitely want to repot them. I'm just going to see the pots I want to put them in. They're a little bit bigger than what they should be when you repot them, but I told y'all sometimes I just have to experiment and just go through and see what happens. You know, everything is not one set rule, but a lot of times I do experiment and go against the rules sometimes. So I may have to do this for my lemon trees, but I hope you all enjoyed this video, and this is basically what we have going on in the garden for January. We got our bulbs planted, and so I just wanted to show you some progress. I am in the progress of starting to begin the seed starting process, and hopefully I can show you some of the things that I'm growing. Next month I'm doing a combination of both soil blocking and starting them in cell trays, and there are a few, as a matter of fact, like the poppies and the bells of Ireland, that I actually direct seeded. So as always, y'all, thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you share this video with your family and your friends. And if you are not a subscriber, we will absolutely love to have you as a subscriber. So make sure you tap the bell so that you can receive notification each and every time we upload a new video. Again, thank you all so much for watching, and until the next video, bye bye.